Hey everybody, Steve Vigil here again with another video on how to move your business forward and hopefully have some great success in growing your company, starting your company, building to the next level wherever you're at. I've been doing some videos based on that topic, talking about different systems that we need to put in play in our businesses, because I think systems are very, very important to have in play that will help us tremendously in our growth. Um, I've shown in other videos how we've used certain systems to help us grow in our business. Um, then talking about managing our team, managing people, managing our internal team and our external team, which I think is extremely important to have those skills of what we need to do to get the proper results we want to get in dealing with people, especially if we're in a situation where we haven't been in management before. We've never run a company before. For most of us, when we get into this business, like for myself, coming from corporate America for many, many years, then when I got into this, fortunately, I had management skills behind me, and that's helped us propel our business to be able to do what we do today in rehabbing homes and buying rental properties and doing all those other things we do. Our education company, especially management skills that I've learned in the past, have really helped me in that area a lot, because getting into the education side of it and teaching was something I was not used to doing. And I've had to learn an awful lot over the years. But by putting these fundamentals in place, it has really helped me in getting there. And so I want to be able to share that knowledge and education I have with you guys. That's what it's all about. So let me go to my screen share and we'll get going on this video. All right, like I said, we've been talking about so many things prior to this, but let's talk about us as a leader. As a leader of our company, we're trying to build this company and form it to what we want to do with it. That's what you should have, the way you should be thinking about your company. Like I've said on other videos, your company is about you. It's not about me or anybody else. It's about how you want to run your company and how you want to build your company. I'm trying to give you some good guidance and tools to help you do that. But as a leader, we need to be the same person every day. That's something that is really first and foremost, I think. But I see a lot of inconsistency with a lot of people in their businesses like this. Now, whatever you want to do with your business, think of yourself, you've got to be that same person. And hopefully you're a good person, a happy person, and because that your face is going to really dictate how everybody else in the team thinks about what's going on in the business. And like we talked in other videos about making your company a team project, well, you want to have a good team and you want your team to be happy. So being the same person every day is really important. And also at the same time, being consistent in your expectations. We all have our expectations. We've got to let everybody know what those expectations are, and then we have to stay consistent in them. A good example would be, I had a boss years ago that was actually the owner of the company, and he loved reading, and he read a book a month. The problem with that was every time he read a book, his philosophy changed. Next month he read another book, his philosophy changed. Next month he read another book, his philosophy changed. That is not a good way to go, because you're always in turmoil. You don't know what direction the company's going. I'm not saying don't read books, because I read books. I think that's very good for us, but we have to keep our expectations the same even when we're doing that. Maybe enhance them or grow them is how I would maybe put that. Be consistent in your discipline. We have to think of that side of it too. Things happen in a business, but if we've got something that goes wrong, then their discipline has to be made in the decision of what happened. Then we've got to be consistent in how we do that. And we can't go off the wall and get crazy on people or do any of that kind of stuff, because that will just always be a bad thing. And with that being said, being the calm face of your business is how you achieve that. Don't let, when chaos is going on around you, you've got to be the calm one. You've got to be the one that says, give me the facts and let's make the decision. Let's not worry about, blaming someone necessarily at the moment. Let's fix the problem. Let's get everybody back on track and move forward with whatever the situation is. This is how we're going to get our business running good. Then if we have to go back and discipline after that, then we go do that in private after the fact. Do not do that in public in front of everybody. You do that in private after the fact. So leading by example. You put these things in place, this is how you're going to lead by example. Because remember, you're the leader of the company, and everybody in the company is constantly watching you and following you because you are the leader. So keep these things in mind. These are some really important steps that they're simple, but yet can be very difficult. We have to be very mindful of these steps to be able to achieve these steps. The speed of the leader is going to determine the pace of the pack. So what I mean by this is, how aggressive are you in your business? What kind of real estate are you doing? What kind of an investor are you? What kind of an entrepreneur are you? Your pace is going to dictate what everybody does. And which also plays in the hand of the people that you bring in around you, especially if you've got employees. You've got to, if you're moving at a very fast pace and things are happening constantly all the time, then you have to build that team around you that's willing to move at that same pace. If you bring a team in that's moving at a very slow pace and you're trying to be very aggressive, it's going to be conflict all the time. You're going to be frustrated and upset and not make the best decisions necessarily. So, excuse me. So make sure that the speed, whatever speed you're moving in your company, that everybody's aware of that and everybody on the team is willing to go at that same speed. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong here. Show your team how they should work. Teach your team, train your team. You want everybody to work the way you want your company ran. Remember, you're the leader. It's your decision on how you run your company. So make sure that everybody is on the same page and show your team and teach them and train them how you want them to work. Lead by example. Leading by example is very important. And even going to the next line here, let your team know that you're not asking more of them than you would ask of yourself ever. I think this is super important because I see this happen a lot, and especially in corporate America. The boss passes the buck down because they don't do it and they're not willing to do it. Well, this is your business, and you can't think that way. As an entrepreneur, we have to think a little differently. And we can't be willing to ask someone to go above and beyond when we wouldn't go above and beyond. We may not have the same skill sets. We may not do the same things. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about, not expecting more out of somebody than you would expect out of yourself. I think that should be first and foremost on your mind all the time. I don't necessarily have all the skills that other people on the team have, but I'm not asking them to go so far above and beyond of things that I wouldn't do. I think that's really important. That's important to me anyhow. So I think that you should really think about that. And, this is a team effort. We win with a strong team internally and externally. And that's what all these videos have been about in this. Get your systems together, get your management team together. Let's share this real quick. And these are the things that I think will really help you grow your business, help you. And if you're just starting out, put these same principles into play as you're getting started. The only difference is when you're getting started is it may only be you in the beginning. Probably only will be you in the beginning. But you're going to grow into these things. You're going to grow into these steps and have a great, successful business in the future. I truly believe that. So until I see you on the next video, have a great day.